Hello, welcome to this weather update. It's about 8:30 on September 8th, 2019. I do apologize for not having a weather update yesterday. I just needed a break. I'm going through a lot, and I had to go to New Jersey yesterday, and I had to walk to and from Garden City to catch train service, so that was exhausting. And then that on top of all the hiking. But I'm not going to talk about it in this video. Let's talk about the weather. Yesterday was beautiful. Today was also very comfortable, but the sky wasn't as clear as yesterday. So we'll just look at some current conditions outside right now. I'm just going to go over a couple of sites here before I get started with this weather update. Oh, and while it's loading, I came back and my clocks are flashing. Apparently there's a power outage in Mineola. It's only affecting about, what does it say here? 19 customers. It's affecting 19 customers, but power outage. No storm here, so I don't know why the power blinked. It blinked here, meaning that some of my clocks are flashing, but it's not out, fortunately. So it's 70 degrees at Farmingdale. The dew point is up to 60. It does feel like it's gotten a little more humid outside. The air was drier earlier today when we had dew points in the 50s. Hit 77, and yesterday we had some sunshine. Well, Long Island didn't see quite as much. But it was very comfortable yesterday, mid-70s, low dew points. However, I was in New Jersey, so that's what we're going to check next and see what is going on in New Jersey as far as the weather there. Waiting for this here. 68 degrees. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's a lot more humid there. The dew point is up to 68. Why am I not surprised? And it hit 83 there, so a lot warmer in New Jersey. A lot warmer today in Toms River. Yesterday it was only 79, and it was comfortable to dew points in the mid-50s. And if we go to the MODIS satellite, which we're going to look at right now, I'll show you what it looked like yesterday. And we'll also show you Dorian, also on the MODIS satellite as well. So here is Dorian on the MODIS satellite. Stayed a Category 1 hurricane all throughout. I think it actually, somebody said it re-strengthened to a Category 2. I'm not so sure about that. I don't have that information. But you can see we had clear skies, and then later on we had some clouds moving in the afternoon, some stratocumulus. But there again is Dorian, and that impacted Nova Scotia quite heavily. As far as today goes, let's look at the satellite for right now. Right now you will see not much going on, just a lot of clouds and some looks like some thunderstorm activity over in eastern North Carolina or northeastern North Carolina. So we got to talk about Dorian. So let's go to this, because this is what happened in Nova Scotia. 145 kilometer winds. I don't know kilometer an hour winds. Of course, it's got to be in kilometers, not miles per hour. But this is what happened. Train collapsed in Nova Scotia, and lots of people without power. I think it's like 350,000 people. So the National Hurricane Center says right here, tropical storm, post-tropical storm Dorian. Enough. It's a hurricane. Enough. All right. I don't know where they come up with these names. They just don't want to admit hurricanes can make it that far north. Well, they can now to the new climate. So it made landfall near Sombreau Creek in Nova Scotia, Canada, and that is about 15 miles south of Halifax. And the estimated maximum sustained winds at landfall were 100 miles an hour, with an estimated central pressure of 958 millibars. So I'm going to pull this up and make this a little larger. Take a look at this. That is unbelievable. This is when we're seeing things that we don't normally see because of climate change. That's what's going on. Let's go look at the Ventus sky now and show you what's going on. So you have Gabriel. I guess we'll have to talk about that too. But let's first talk about Dorian's impact on Nova Scotia. So I've got the wind speeds. We'll go to wind gusts just to see. We still have. Look at this thing. It's still going. And it's slowed down now, and it's getting kind of stuck over eastern Canada, and it's causing a lot of power outages in this area of Canada. You're this far up, you think, oh, well, we don't have to worry about hurricanes. Think again. So you have, look at these wind gusts here. So I'm going to go back it up to yesterday. So we're going to go to Saturday here. We got to go to past days. So let's go to past days. So we're going to go to Saturday, and you'll see. Here it is. Look at it impacting Nova Scotia. I'll make it Saturday morning, 8 in the morning. There it is, impacting Nova Scotia. Look at those wind gusts. 80 miles an hour. This is crazy, all right? Look at this thing. 9:30. Getting closer. See how it made landfall? And look at that. It just went right over. We'll go to 11:30. Look at that. 1:30. Look at that. Look at these wind speeds. This is insanity. This is insanity. This is 3 o'clock. Making landfall in Halifax. A lot of power outages in Halifax. Look at that. Why? You may wonder, why is it staying so strong this far up? Why? Why? Well, let's go over to earthnullschool.net and I'll show you why. So, I mean, this is crazy. 81 mile an hour wind gusts. They said 100 mile an hour wind gusts in Nova Scotia. This is not supposed to happen. And you know why it happened? Here's why it happened. Let's go to earthnullschool.net and show you why it happened. Look at these anomalies. These are ocean temperature anomalies. Look at these anomalies in the south of Nova Scotia. That bright yellow there, that's a very big anomaly. That is a 9.1 degree Celsius. So the water temperatures in this area are 9.1 degrees Celsius above normal. That's Celsius. If we go to Fahrenheit, that's 16.5 degrees Fahrenheit above normal. We have something seriously wrong with the climate. All right, so what is the actual water temperature in that area? We'll change it over to sea surface temperature and show you. 82? You gotta be kidding me. The water temperature is 82 this far north. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's crazy. Look at how far north that warm water is going. Oh my God, this is exactly why the hurricane hit Nova Scotia and maintained its strength and was still a hurricane, not a post-tropical cyclone. I don't know why the National Hurricane... Trump probably told them to say that. Insanity. This is what's scary. Now, what happens when we have a bubble of warm water like this that's south of Long Island? What's going to happen then? Then we're going to have a hurricane like that. I'm telling you, this climate crisis just continues to spiral out of control. I know this is a weather update, but it is in relation to the current weather, so I'm going to talk about it. Absolutely insanity. Absolute insanity. So let's get to some of the other weather going on. So, well, we'll talk about post-tropical cyclone Dorian. I call it post-tropical. It's still a hurricane. So let's go and look at the let's see. Let's get the public advisory. So, post-tropical cyclone Dorian continues to weaken as it moves across Newfoundland and southern Labrador. I mean, these are areas that are not supposed to. So maximum sustained winds right now at 60 miles an hour. Its movement is northeast at 23 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure 979 millibars, 28.31 inches. This is at 5 p.m. tonight. So tropical storm warnings in effect for these areas here. It's crazy. So as of 8 p.m., the center of post-tropical cyclone Dorian was located near 51.5 south, 51.5 north, longitude 55.5 west. The post-tropical cyclone is moving toward the northeast at near 23 miles an hour, and this motion is forecast to continue tonight. The motion toward the east-northeast is expected Monday through Tuesday. On this forecast track, the center of post-tropical cyclone will move off the northern coast of Newfoundland shortly, then move further away from the Atlantic Canada tonight and Monday. The maximum sustained winds have decreased to near 60 miles an hour. It's forecast to weaken, but look at this. Tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 355 miles from the center. St. John's reported sustained winds at 38 miles an hour and a gust to 47. The minimum central pressure is 979 millibars, 28.31 inches. So it's crazy. Imagine a hurricane hitting Greenland. It could happen. It could happen now. Yes, it could. So I just want to look at this and just show you the dew points across the area, because it seems like they have come up a little bit. And then we'll get to the forecast portion of this video. So you can see, yeah, dew points are up in the mid-60s and even higher in New Jersey. Let's go to the models now and see, take a look and see what's going on in regards to our weather. So here we go. We're going to look at the general pattern, and you'll see that it kind of sucks. The ridge builds back. You can see the ridge there. And then we got to watch some possible development. Yes, there's Gabrielle, but I'm not going to go over Gabrielle because it's in the middle of the ocean. It's not affecting anyone, but there's something over there. That's not Gabrielle. Hopefully it stays offshore. Maybe some better weather, but in the meantime, we're going to be stuck in a crappy pattern with the ridge and some stall front syndrome going on, and some humidity trying to creep back into the picture. So let's go and look at those dew points right now and show you what I mean as we go into this week. So Monday, we still have dew points low, but then the humidity starts to come back up on Tuesday, you can see. And then once Wednesday comes, we're back in the humidity. And a front tries to get through, but you can see it stalls out. And then the humidity comes right back for Saturday. And then we're just dealing with more humidity again right in the next week. And we're going to have to wait till mid to late September to get an end to the humidity. It is September, for crying out loud. It shouldn't be humid anymore. And then finally we get some dry air. But, you know, this is what it is with climate change. Nobody wants to listen and realize how bad things are and how out of control things are going. Anyway, let's go and look at the temperatures this week. So, good news is tomorrow we're in the 70s. For Tuesday, we still in the 70s. The humidity increases, but the bad news is by Wednesday we start seeing temperatures climb into the 80s, especially in the middle of the island, North Shore, maybe near 90 in Jersey. And then it's still warmer on Thursday. We could be in the mid 80s, and Jersey might definitely be hitting 90 that day. Friday, we get a little bit of a cool down with that. Looks like a little backdoor front that stalls out. And then it starts warming right back up by next weekend again. It's September already. You'll be done with this heat already. I'm done with it. I'm done with sweating. Can't deal with this humidity anymore. And then finally we cool down toward the end of the period. All right, let's go look at the NAM and look at our precipitation chances. I'm sorry for the ranting. People are just so freaking oblivious to what the hell is happening. It's just, they're just so oblivious to how what kind of deep doo-doo we are in as far as the climate goes. So let's go look at their precipitation chances. There really isn't much. It looks like it is forming something, a very isolated shower, a thunderstorm maybe, but not very much. Look, what's this going on over here? What's this? I don't know what that is. Go a little further out here. This one goes a little further out, but you never know what could form. It will look like Wednesday night might be more of a chance of some thunderstorms. So lastly, I'll go back to the Hurricane Center and we will look at Tropical Storm Gabrielle and just the latest the warning cone here on that. So you can see it's not really affecting anyone. It's in the middle of the ocean, fortunately. Maximum sustained winds are 65 miles an hour. It's moving us north at 16. So luckily, it's not affecting anyone. Unlike Dorian, which I want to show this warning cone so you get an idea. Look at how far north we are, and we're still talking about this storm. Folks, the planet is in a crisis with the climate, and people got to wake up. I'm sorry for the stupidity going on, but none of the elected officials realize just what kind of crap we're in. Everybody's just blissfully unaware of what's going on. Well, come on, people, wake up. Look at what happened in the Bahamas with a hurricane sitting over the same spot. You're talking about thousands and thousands of people that everything is destroyed. This is because the hurricane sat. This is not normal. I'm sorry for the rant, but I'm frustrated. Anyway, that does conclude this weather update. Take care and thank you for watching.